Today we're going to be talking about one simple trick that you can do to immediately improve your beveling. That's coming up. Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Reese. This is Weaver Leather Supply. Today we're going to be talking about one of the simplest tricks you can do to immediately improve your beveling. Now, I believe, and I'm pretty sure I could back this up, that there's basically two types of lines that you're going to be beveling in tooling. One is a blunt line, one is a tapered line. Now, most lines have two ends to them, so you can get combinations of those. But essentially, you've got blunt end and tapered end lines. A blunt end would look like this. Now, a situation like what I just showed you, that's pretty simple. We've got one set of lines that goes behind another set of lines. That would be like in floral work where you've got one line that goes behind two higher level vines, right? Well, the ends of that particular vine, they're blunt, they're clipped. We don't have to worry about tapering those. But what about a situation where we have lines that fade and taper into nothing? That's really, really common in floral work. You get it in portraits with hair and that kind of thing. So this is something that you're going to run into quite a bit. The rule is always going to be to bevel as deep as our swivel cut. Now, that's been the rule forever. It is a fantastic rule and it works 100% of the time. So if you've got a cut that starts deep and fades into nothing, your bevel should do that too. But there's something that we can do, kind of tack on the end of that, that's going to give us a much more subtle fade out of that line. And I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet. I'm going to show you, see if you catch it, and then I'll tell you. So did you catch it? Essentially what I was doing is as I got to the end of the swivel cut, I would continue beveling just a little bit past the end of the swivel cut. Now it needs to be super light. We're talking about just barely tapping the bevel, nothing heavy. We want this to fade into nothing. But if we can take that shadow of that bevel just past the swivel cut, we're going to get a really, really subtle fade into nothing. In fact, let's go back and look at it again. You can see it really well on the second of those two cuts that we did. So let's go back and take a look at that again. So by carrying that bevel shadow just past the swivel cut, we're going to get a much more subtle fade out into nothing. So that's going to do it for this video. I will see you in the next one. In the meantime, go make something amazing.